Hi there, Vibe Gardeners. Welcome to another episode of Vibe Gardening from Dishing, where I'm going to showcase to you guys how these tomatoes did after 3 nights of either below freezing or very much close to freezing with microclimate setup from my previous episode. So with that said, let's go. Alright, so if you guys remember from last episode, it was right in the beginning of what became a 3 days of temperature that saw 2 nights fall below freezing, with the coldest one right in the middle of the 3 day span, and the second night being about 24 degrees Fahrenheit or about -4 degrees Celsius, well below what's actually comfortable, actually survivable for tomatoes. And then the final night, last night, I think was just above freezing. Whatever it was, I didn't feel comfortable leaving it a chance to see how my tomatoes survive. So what I did was, if you saw my last episode with the thumbnail right there and link below, I was able to put up frost blankets, and I double layered it and then put a towel on it with clips on to protect my tomatoes with air pockets created by these, well, pretty much dying tomato cages. And so yeah, this episode I'm going to show you guys what they look like now. And well, here's a sneak peek. I think they did just fine, and we're going to go into that right now with some close-ups. Alright guys, so this is the first one that I planted down. As you can see, the tomato cage here is it's actually quite crooked because the front of it has already kind of got damaged on the feet here, and I'm really going to have to basically throw this thing out, this tomato cage here. But as you can see here, as I feel the tomato stem, it is fully just fine. Look at the leaves, and I believe this leaf right here, this one, it's got some issues already, but I believe that actually came from that week of emergency trip that already saw it damaged. So honestly, I think there was actually not even cosmetic damage to these to this tomato plant here, and as you will see, it's basically the same story for all the other tomatoes. And here's the second one, and I don't think there was any damage to this one as well. As you can see here, everything is looking like it was before I put it under the covers. And yeah, really not even any cosmetic damage of any kind. And then here's the other three. I feel like I'll be belaboring you guys if I showed you the close-up of all the other three. But essentially, I don't even see cosmetic damage on any of these tomatoes. We clearly survived the frost just fine with microclimates. Alright guys, I know that was an extremely short episode, but I just want to give you guys an update on what happened with these tomatoes after I put up basically frost covers on top of air pockets I created with tomato cages. And extremely simple, as I showed you guys, just taking a simple 30 by 5 foot sized frost blanket and putting up, well, these are extremely messy and not very good tomato cages that will actually be recycled right after this. And just by creating the air pocket and preventing the frost blanket from actually touching the leaf of the tomato, and making this thing about as airtight as I can and double layering it, combined with standing next to my west-facing brick wall, I was able to create enough of a temperature difference here that these tomatoes here essentially had not even cosmetic damage from 24 degrees Fahrenheit or -4 degrees Celsius. And I think that's a testament to what microclimate can do to your plants to help them survive through the colder weather and be able to extend your season. So with that said guys, keep gardening and keep vibing. Let's go.